Welcome guys to Lijiang Tower. I'm your caster Daks, and let's get into it. Just if you guys notice something a little new, I'm putting the icons now beside the flags. Might be a good way to actually represent the teams a little more in tournament settings. I think the overlay has a lot of space for it anyway, so it's gonna work out pretty good. Look at that, just the flag of your country as well as your team logo, just identifying where and who you guys are within the sea region. But as we're saying, MMK gonna have Dodge, Dinks, Jordan, Billy, Callum, and Marky. On the other hand, here for limit breaks, it's gonna be Max, Spragai, Swaggin, Smilegna, Annoying Boy, and ING. ING, a good friend of, well, a good friend of ours. He does join the scrims as well. Very strong on the DPS role, I believe. I forgot. I actually forgot. The last time I played with him, he was playing DPS. So let's get into it. MMK gonna be running a pseudo 2-1-3. Gonna have the Doomfist as their DPS, but you can actually think that he is half tank. Billy gonna be on the half tank support. Gonna be on the Brigitte, and we do have a high ping, which is really just has been the story of internet so far. But anyway, let's get into the game. We do see Calavas not gonna go for the punch. On the other hand, here from the side of Limitrex, we're gonna run the Mei. Good buy grenade there from Jordan to just snuff out the self-healing there from the Mei. And MK now on the advance. Good charge though from Max to get rid of Billy. The Reinhardt stuck to the corner will get taken down. And Dodges now will go for the charge once again. In the meantime, MMK using the free space to go for the point, and they're gonna be able to get the capture right away. By Orb just floating around in the meantime, just coming out from my Legna, and it is gonna be interesting that Limit Breaks is still run the Moira against a Ana here from the side of MMK. You're gonna have to shut down the effectivity of the Bio Grenade. Here comes the Shatter now. Dodge is gonna go for the charge while Ice Wall out in front, stopping the charge in his tracks, but ING caught on the flip side. Calamus now into the backline, just disrupting Max, but Max still gets the charge there on to dodge this, and the Zarya Pragai gets booped into the fight. 100 energy though, but Billy able to get the takedown once again, and he's just gonna swing away for defenses, wanting to go for the Lucian. There's the takedown, and Annoying Boy now gonna get staggered quite a bit. So MMK with another successful defense. So far so good here for the MMK squad. A few mistakes there with the Reinhardt, just not being able to protect him in time. But on the other hand, Limit Breaks with that unfortunate ice wall there to just get their own Brigitte killed. So Limit Breaks are now gonna go for the push on that. Calamita's gonna do the combination, but doesn't get too much out of it in the first place. Coalescence though from my leg to start things off. Nano boost now on the dodges. Here comes the Soundfire from Marky as well, and a Graviton Surge from Diggs to put Max and Swaggins into place. Good Soundfire now from the Red Lucio. Here comes the Shatter and the Blizzard, just putting everyone in an icicle situation. Annoying Boy looking for a kill, but gets sleep darted there by Joran in the flip side. Marky with a takedown onto one, dodges with the kill as well. My leg na caught on now, just trying to get the Coalescence out for this fight. Just trying to get that second Coalescence for this situation, but won't be able to use it as the rest of his squad has fallen. 88% right now for the side of MMK. Here comes the Coalescence from my leg now. Annoying Boy switching over to the Doomfist as well. MMK taking the fight to the Thai squad, and they are gonna go for the juke by the Secretary table. In the meantime though, we see my Legna and Annoying Boy onto the point. Here comes Marky and Billy. This is gonna be MK though cut off, and Calamitas and Diggs are gonna get grabbed up. Diggs now with his own grab gets 3. If MMK can get these kills fast enough, Limit Breaks will be forced to concede the point, but no. Limit Breaks now on the advance, dodges with the Shatter out of desperation. He gets Nano Boost as well. And interesting that MMK is not actually conceding the point, just tossing out all their ultimates to try and get this. Dodges now gonna be flipped to the other side, gets a fire strike onto Max. Calamitas onto the point, and the charge connecting at the last moment to get the contest on back. But Marky now with the boop has to back on that, because both the Doomfist and the Reinhardt have fallen. That was very valiant there for MMK, but also very unwise, using up their ultimates in a situation where they were already on the receiving end from the attack of Limit Breaks. The Graviton Surge, the Nano Boost, the Shatter, more or less all wasted. Hindi na mag-Black Ops. Dude, I wanna play Black Ops. Okay, I just wanna play Black Ops. I hope Fastnate can get into the game too as well. Nano boost down. Oh no, it's a Bio Grenade there. Auto Spaghetti Sting's able to get that takedown. Galactus trying to go for the backside, looking for a punch there. Onto my leg down. And the Moira really low has to back on out. Max though, Fire Strike connecting. And it's gonna be limit breaks down. Going for the push again. Calamitous though punching through the barrier. And here comes Mats on the attack. Dodge is really low, getting swung around. Daks with a post-humorous bubble. And look at that. Dodge is staying alive with that charge, even getting a kill onto Annoying Boy. A rally right now here for MMK, and this is gonna be their push once again. Soundfire pop though, Burm limit breaks in response, and here comes the Gravita Surge but gets absolutely nothing. Marky now dropping the beat, and here comes the MMK with the beat down. They are gonna get a kill. Calamitous ready with the meteor strike as well, gonna soar into the sky, has already gotten a takedown onto Pragai with the rocket punch and getting the environmental. Good combination onto my Legna as well. Jordan into the air, needs to get healed off, and here comes Calamitous as his savior. MMK now taking down 4. Max coming on to the point, trying to step. Pragai as well, switching over to the Wrecking Ball. Game booped around, gets a contest once again. And here comes the roll around, but it's not enough. Good Bio Grenade there from Joran to seal it. Over time, just gonna slowly dwindle here. Here comes the mid-bricks again onto the point, but these are the sports just sacrificing their lives for the cause. Here comes the meteor strike though from Annoying Boy. Can he actually lead to a kill? No, he's gonna go on the second point, and he's gonna be able to get the contest once again. 3 people now off limit breaks onto the point. Good discipline there, using the Doom Fist like that, but it's just not gonna be enough. MMK still takes it on 73. Fascinate.
Score 1-0.
Ano ba yun? 3 minutes delay by the way, guys. Just for people who actually know. I don't want to play Black Ops. I was actually doing a little bit of Black Ops stuff before this started. I was just doing the tutorials, and I played the game. And the funny thing is, I only did half of the tutorials, and there was this guy with a pogo stick. He blew me up, and I was like, okay, this is why I want to finish all the tutorials first. But this is what it is. Let's get into it. It'll be Night Market next, and MMK just honestly outbodying limit breaks in that situation, but they really threw a lot of ultimates there. That 73% could have been actually avoided if MMK just gave up the point and fought back for the initial flip with their ultimates in hand. So MMK right now using Calamitous to actually scout around, and they are gonna switch their lineup in response to the Pharah Mercy here for limit breaks. It's gonna be a Lucia Mercy Brigitte, still gonna be at 2-1-3, but limit breaks now soaring into the sky, gets a kill on the Billy there. MMK trying to go for the push, but they don't really want to actually advance here without their Genji. Columbus now looking for some pot shots, just trying to make this McCree work. Daks on the other hand, staying on with the rest of his team. Columbus now goes for the flashbang. MMK with the flipping tactics, and that was a beautiful engagement there from MMK as they were able to bait out limit breaks to go for the chase onto that McCree. Honestly, that was a little ambitious there from limit breaks, thinking their opponents were absolute amateurs. Here comes the Rocket Barrage though, gonna get a kill onto one, but it's still not gonna be enough as Calamitous takes down the Flyers in one fell swoop. So as I was saying, it's a bit of an amateur mistake there from limit breaks, because they were already thinking, oh, this is gonna be the McCree caught out, but Daks was ready with the bubble. Calamitous with a beautiful flashbang as well as they cut the corner. MMK just getting that flip without even using a single ultimate. Annoying Boy now gonna switch over to the Diva. Gonna be a full goats here. Billy on the other hand with the Dragon Blade. Heroic and everything being healed up though by Marky, and 2 kills going the way of MMK. But my leg now holding strong with the Biograss, healing up Max as well. The Reinhardt back into the fight, just holding up the shield. Can MMK still get the flip? Because Daks, high energy, high power, doing some damage there onto the Baby Diva. Annoying Boy close to the remake, however, and here comes the Soundbire now, and look at that, how Marky played that. Went for the Soundbire and landed on the head of the opposing Reinhardt, allowing the Soundbire to get there quicker. Gravity Surge right now here from the side of Daks, and MMK able to make that defense count. There was a ill-timed Dragon Blade there from Billy, but MMK still able to hold. Right now though, they will have to deal with the Shatter and the Coalescence from the side of limit breaks. On the other hand, Dodge this has other plans ready with the Shatter of his own. Here comes the Coalescence now to start things out, and my Legna just really likes initiating with the Coalescence in the first place. Putting down things, will this be a takedown? No, it isn't as of yet. Here comes the rally though from ING. Billy into the backline. Oh, there's the Deadeye from Calamitous. Let's get 3. Beautiful shot there from Calamitous. And MK right now just gonna be able to stifle the advance of Limit Breaks. Even getting the stagger there onto Pragai as well as Annoying Boy. So for Limit Breaks, just one more opportunity. Can Swaggins actually make it? He's just waiting on for his team to actually regroup. There's gonna be one last push, and Annoying Boy or Swaggins are gonna be in charge of making his scout. Dodges though all the way in the back, and MMK actually way too cocky. Here comes the Dragon Blade right now from Billy. Dodge is just staying in place, and MMK not being active in that fight. Honestly, leading to their downfall. What was MMK doing? Just staying all the way in the back, get into it right away. And the deflect there for Billy to be able to stay alive in the face of adversity and in the face of the fire strike. 40% right now for Limit Breaks, and that was a lucky break for them because MMK could have actually pushed in there. But instead, MMK just giving up the point. They are gonna go for a few pokes. Beautiful Graviton Surge here from Limit Breaks, and they're gonna go for the self-destruct. Annoying Boy getting 4 in one fell swoop. Dodges with a questionable shatter there. And that's gonna be a 5-er there for the side of Limit Breaks. The Thai squad just making some explosives count. A beautiful fireworks display there. Yeah, Dodge is really struggling right now. Can't even go on. They are gonna try to regroup once again. Sandbars are able here for the side of Marky. And on the flip side, Maligna does have the Coalescence as well. MK though using the second floor. Calamitous up on top, going for some free shots. Billy now gonna get the nano boost, but he doesn't even have the blade available yet. So this might be a very early push here from MK. Now 2 kills going their way with Calamitous popping off the head of the Diva. Calamitous now with the 3rd kill. Here comes the Graviton Surge as well. And just look at that hit scan shine. Beautiful setup as well from the side of Nix. Only survivor here will be the Moira. And my leg, the cornered, almost gets taken down. There you go. There's the kill. Swaggins right now gonna stagger himself to try and go for the kiss. Overtime now. Ace pop. Annoying Boy next on the chopping block will get executed there by Diggs and dodge this. Overtime right now, whittling down in the favor of MMK. Good charge up from Dodge, and that's gonna be the game. Limit Breaks having to concede it 0-2. MMK taking Lijiang Tower and taking the first map of our series.
Play of the game.
If the game, they're going to Calamitous on the McCree. And yeah, this was a good shutdown play there by Calamitous.
It's
able to get the Deadeye onto 3 by the end of the channeling time. Sadly, Defense Matrix was a little too early on that first attack, and MK on that defense. So welcome guys to map number 2 here in the Scrim League. And for the side of the defense, they might want to go for something a little more strategic. MMK probably going to call for the Orisa strat as well as the Junkrat. So for MMK, what they like to do is just try to defend this house as much as possible or try to defend the high ground. It really depends if they decide to run a Sombra or not. Possible defenses also include the Widowmaker Sniper, also include a dive by the Windows and the Onyx, or just something a little cheeky like a Bastion strat to go around teleporting from side to side. Anyway, for the side of Limit Breaks, looks like they're trying to decide on whether to go for a dive, whether to go for a triple dive actually. Really, ING though hovering over that Widowmaker, maybe gonna play it to start things off. But this is gonna be MMK now setting up with the Orisa up on top. Calamitous with the Junkrat as well, ready to spam some grenades. Dinks and Joran though being ferried. They're gonna swap things over and they're still gonna go for a Merciana. It looks like MMK just enjoying the perks of the Resurrection Joran though with a questionable angelic descent there. So yeah, Marky's gonna be on that Ana, Jordan's gonna be on that Mercy, and we're gonna get underway with the attack with MK right now just having that perch in the meantime. Looking at what Limit Breaks is gonna do. ING down below. Doesn't want to actually deal with the opposing Widowmaker of Billy. Thinks just having a little discipline, going up and down of the point. But MMK needs to contest this because they're gonna give the first take all for naught. Absolutely unfortunate there for the side of MMK. Dodges right now gonna go down as well, but no one actually following suit here for the side of MMK. This might be absolutely terrible there. The coordination all but gone here from MMK. This might be a very quick cap from the side of Limit Breaks. Annoying Boy now gets rid of the two supports, gonna get the deflect out in front of Billy as well. The Widowmaker hopping away, but will get taken down in a Tesla Cannon Lace death. So that was a very big mistake there from MMK. Limit Breaks just able to capitalize on the fact that their Orisa just dropped on down, on the defense rather. The defensive Orisa dropping on down all by himself, not supported by the Ana nor the Junkrat.
No one can hide.
Then Foresight now popped by Billy, and he really just wants to get a snipe here, as well as a few picks onto the oncoming attack to stop it in its tracks, as well as be able to go for a switch. Because the spawn advantage now in the favor of MMK. The ultimate's ready though for Limit Breaks. They are starting off with the Coalescence as well as Sound Barrier. Here comes the Dragon Blade from Annoying Boy, but he's really not getting much there. Just swinging away at the wall. There's a kill onto Marky. Gonna be a Riptide though from inside, and Calamus gonna get that takedown. Self-destruct from the side of the Diva here of Pragai, but he's gonna get blown up to smithereens by Calamitas. MMK now onto the point with the Diva of Daks. He has a self-destruct available, gonna pop it. Here comes Jordan and Marky, and Daks with the takedown onto one. So far so good here for MMK. They're able to get the staggers. They're able to get a defense here on the second point. So even out of desperation there with that self-destruct, it was able to actually get the kill. And I was unfortunate there for Limit Breaks. If ING channeled the hack a little longer or didn't get poked in the process, if they got the hack there onto that self-destruct, that would have been very terrible there for the side of MMK. Now Limit Breaks switching things over, gonna run a 2-2-2 comp with Annoying Boy on the Pharah. In the meantime, Calamus is going for some pokes with the Genji, Billy on the Brigitte as well. Calamus now gonna go for the split strike and looks to contest against Annoying Boy. This is gonna be a game of pesters, and there you go. Calamus now with a takedown onto the Pharah. Limit Breaks losing members left and right, getting 4 taken down on their side. Poor Marlegna just falling by the bridgeway as well. And this is gonna be MMK looking for another target to pick off. Swaggins just hopping around, being chased down though by the side of MMK. Good whip shot, doesn't get the kill. Unfortunately, the whip shot wasn't enough to get the kill. So that was a good whip shot there for the side of Limit Breaks. Thank you, says Swaggins to Billy for keeping him alive. But anyway, 2 ultimates ready here now for MMK. The Shatter as well as the Rally are available. Calamus now gonna drop one down, gets the repair pack, and look at Limit Breaks is gonna go for the push by the central area. Rally though popped already by Billy very early in this fight. Calamus needing a repair pack does get it, and the Cyborg just being super enhanced in this situation. Coalesce is now from my leg to try and top up the fire. EMP push as well, and Max with a takedown onto Marky. 2-for-1 trade so far. Limit Breaks in control. Here comes the shatter from Dodge this, and Calamus will take advantage to get the Dragon Blade on out. 2 kills now going the way of Calamus. He's looking for the Pharah. Annoying Boy just flying around. Beautiful deflect there, and there's the final takedown onto the Flyer. So MMK able to hold on to that defense once again. Just being a little patient with the shatter as well as the blade. If you guys saw that last part, things almost dying to the Bio Orb when all was said and done, and that could have been a small little stagger there and a big hefty blow on the energy of the Zarya in the first place. 3 minutes 30 seconds remaining. Calamus into the backline, just being sucked dry though by my leg. Now repair pack to top him up, and Limit Breaks now decided to go through the catacombs instead. They are pretty okay here in close quarters, but they have a Pharah, and Annoying Boy wouldn't want to follow that into the depths of the tomb. Calamus and Annoying Boy having a duel against Soundbarrier now connecting onto 5, and there's the grab down surge, and the pin even goes on the Annoying Boy. The Pharah not having a field day here, and that's really just a mismatch on the strategy and the lineup. Just running a Pharah like that outside and then using the bulk of your team to go inside it just really it screams like pick off the Pharah first and then deal with the 5. Annoying Boy with a beautiful 2 direct hits there onto the Genji. So for now, Limit Breaks just waiting for the rest of their team to actually be in position. Yeah, just a mismatch there in terms of strategy. Annoying Boy caught out by the Genji, was really low, didn't even get sandbagged, couldn't go for the rocket barrage, and got grabbed and pinned. Not really the best day here for the Pharah. Rally now comes on out. Here's a grab in response, and there you go, rocket barrage comes on out. That's a beautiful play there from Limit Breaks. Well coordinated. Calamitous with the Hero Blade gets an Anubis as well to try and support him, but he gets shattered alongside Dings. Zarya and the Genji both glowing, both do fall. MK now strangling to go to try to get that last minute defense. It's gonna be Marky though on the Lucio. Shatter connects. Dodge is focusing on to Max, but a beautiful bubble there from Fragile to keep him alive. Now Max just swinging away, trying to get some targets. Look at this Billy being cheeky, just hiding by the sarcophagus, and it's gonna be ING getting in position with the Translocator. Calamitous though with 2 kills. The Genji honestly has been unsurmountable, but an EMP might turn the tides in the favor of Limit Breaks. They're just chipping away at MMK. The only survivor now on the point is Dodge. Just Billy switching over to Tracer as well, and MMK right now able to hold this with their DPS line. Dodges just holding up the shield. Billy popping off, getting 2, and that was way too close for comfort for MMK. Limit Breaks. Beautiful execution at the start, but just struggling near the end of it as MMK was able to get back onto the point. I just love how they went through the center grab and the rocket barrage. A beautiful setup. Now MMK gonna still stick on the Tracer. Billy looking for a pick, working together with Calamitous, who gets one of his own. Annoying Boy now will fall, and MMK gonna go for a quick little flank play, just using the Genji and the Tracer to stop down 2 sides of the same coin. Calamitous still spots out ING, ready with the blade, gonna whip it out onto the Moira. Instead, we'll go for the illusion, chops down the music, grabs that surge from Dix as well to put the 2 tanks in position. And MMK right now just gonna go for the push once again. Billy dropping down the landmine, gets rid of my Legna. The Tracer of Billy now looking for a way to actually siege the spawn camp, the spawn point here for Limit Breaks. 22 seconds remaining. MMK just waiting for an opportunity to get a pick. Billy hiding, looking for the Moira. My Legna taking some damage, tossing out the Bio Orb as well, and used to fade in that instance. So can Dodge just actually get the shatter here. Soundfire pop by Swag and start things off, and Marky now gonna respond in kind. ING looking for a way to get a hack, but this keeps getting poked there by Calamitous. Now 2 kills going the way of MMK. The PH squad in full force, in full control. Grabbing the surge though from the side of Braga. Will they speed up flip? Here's the pulse bomb now onto the floor, gets a takedown onto the Zarya. My leg now with a fade, and we'll pop the coalescence once again. The Moira getting these quick and easy coalescences, but it's just not the best time to use it when your rest of your team is dead. So MK gonna be able to hold on to that second checkpoint. Very close, 90% I believe for Limit Breaks in that engagement. Yeah, 90.8. That's almost 2 points. So MMK needs to get a map finish here to be able to actually take the win. So tomorrow, I believe we are gonna do another Scrim League game for MMK. Not actually sure what our schedule will be for next week yet. We are just gonna try to figure that out. Yes, ma'am. Anyway, MK honestly failing in the execution by that point A defense. Just not coordinating well to drop on down with their Orisa. But the point B, just a good set of staggers, and they were using the battlefield as much as they can with the Genji and the Tracer. So MK just being active this time, showing that they can actually play around the rest of the map besides the point. For the defense, however, we will see Max on the Winston, Fragile on the Diva, Swaggins on the Ana, my Legna gonna be on that Mercy. Annoying Boy on the Genji, and ING gonna finish things off with the Widowmaker. Great things in store though for ING. If he can get these shots, it's gonna be absolutely beautiful. It's all important now. It's all important now if ING can get some pickoffs but Dinks will be prowling. Gonna be on that Sombra. It might be a 1-3-2 here for MMK. And yes, it is gonna be a solo wrecking ball. So MMK just honestly blurring the lines here. They are just gonna engage as much as possible. Gonna run a Toonfist as well as a Hammond here. Alongside the Sombra, no one to defend, and Marky and Joran are gonna be left to their own devices. So for now, Billy getting shot. Gonna get the help back as well as some healing there from Joran. Focusing on to Max, and the Winston forced to back on out. Annoying boy though caught in the process. And the Genji is the first to fall in this engagement. ING being though forced to relocate. Daks is rolling away and getting out in the nick of time. Now another kill going the way of MMK. Joran with the takedown onto Melegna. ING following suit will be able to get the flip. But here comes the Doomfist of Calamitous just flipping away at ING. And he gets the headshot onto Max instead. So the Widowmaker staying alive with the sacrifice of the Winston, looking for a way to actually grapple up on top. But he needs the med pack and he needs that fast. In the meantime, Fraga and Annoying Boy onto the point. The Diva and the Genji both do fall. And this is gonna be MMK now with the first tick. This might be a capture already because ING backing out to the end will be able to switch. However, MMK giving them time to actually get in position. And ING now on the Sombra. This is gonna be a race against time. And look at what Swaggins is doing. He was just spamming at the mid pack, but things playing it smart all the way in the back. And MK does get control of the lower health pack. That is absolutely huge here for MMK. They're gonna be able to control the bottom walkway. ING though with a takedown now onto dodge assist, and that's the Sombra pick for you, just shutting down the Hammond in that situation. MK right now not using anything else besides the Coalescence, just backing on out as the tank was immediately picked off there. Think's gonna put up a Translocator all the way to the bottom right and just gonna keep that big health pack in his control. On the other hand, ING looking for a way to actually get a hack, just spraying away here at the head pack and looking for an opportunity to get the pick off onto Dinks. What ING is doing is he's camping this health pack, so as soon as it's available here for a hack, they are gonna use it. Beautiful EMP though from Dinks, as well as a Dragon Blade here from Billy. Billy now swinging away, gets rid of ING. The Diva hacked up as well, and this is gonna be MK now getting 3 kills. Swaggin really low, getting sucked dry, will be chased down and taken down by the Sombra. Pragai falls as well. Annoying Boy now into the air, and the Zarya will fall. The Baby Diva being booped around. The only survivor right now will be my leg. The Coalescence is out, but immediately felled here by Calamitous. Mine's now pop, and wow, Calamitous actually hitting the invisible Sombra. Here comes the Soundfire from Marky. Max all the way to the corner will get taken down. Can Annoying Boy make it in time? No, he can't. MMK taking Temple of Anubis 2-1.
Play of the game.
Play of the game going to Annoying Boy, and this was the best. I believe this was the best play Limit Breaks had. This was a beautiful setup. They learned from their mistakes. They were like, we can't play Catacombs with the Pharah like that, and they did that instead. They even got a shot down on to Joran there, but it just wasn't enough near the end. The only problem was they weren't able to get the kills in time. So this is what I was talking about. So here in Eichenwalde Halloween, this is non-existent. You can't actually hop up on top, and this is gonna be a very bad corner here for your low mobility heroes like a Reinhardt backing out to try and get alive. This is also different. The chandelier is electric ring, and I don't think you can actually step on it properly, but it still is a physical object. So like if you go for a meteor strike, you might get stuck there. This also has a fence now, and some of the debris here is cleaned up, so you can't really do some proper rollouts for a few heroes like a Lucio. But enough about that. Eichenwalde is a very complex map with a lot of possibilities and a lot of lineups. MK gonna decide to play something a little standard. Gonna go for the Ryan Zarya Lucio on a pairing, and we'll be able to couple it with the Hanzo and the Doomfist. So Billy gonna start things off with the Sonic Arrow to get MMK's attention on what the opposing lineup has. Calamitous with the standard rollout and the fly up into the rooftop. 125 slides with slam, and here we go onto the Moira, but completely whiff, and Calamitous right now forced to actually reset himself. Dodges though, swinging away, does get 2. He's gonna go for the charge. Joran in a lot of trouble trying to get away, and this is gonna be MMK right now able to hold on to this defense. Annoying Boy though just being a pest, looking for a way to actually get a kill onto Marky, flipping up Billy, but the Hanzo just unafraid of the Doomfist in his face. Dodge is able to get a swing at the end. So that was actually a very quick engagement there. MMK just being able to capitalize on the fact that Lemon Breaks was rushing to get to the point Dodge is able to get to at the start, even if Calamity wasn't able to get that insta-give. Now Calamity in position to the right hand side, looking for an opportunity to do strike, and there you go, there's the takedown on the Swaggins. MK playing this bridge defense pretty well so far. Cola still comes on out. Dodge is perfect setup there, 3 kills going the way of MMK, and another successful defense here for the PH squad. Let's look at that one again. So initially it started things off with Calamitas and a frag onto the Lucio. Coalescence comes on out, and when you use the Coalescence early, you're just begging for a shatter to actually come your way because you can't use the fade in the first place. 2 minutes 27 already here for the side of Lemon Bricks. They are struggling to actually penetrate these defense, and they have switched over to a dive comp. Gonna be on that Winston, and the Diva Pragai is going for some shots. Gonna go for the push again. Calamitous though with the meteor strike. Grab the surge now, comes on out from the side of Diggs, and here comes the dragon as well. MMK honestly over ulting in that situation, using 4 of their ultimates and lose 2 members in the process. This might be a little difficult right now for MMK to actually reform their lines. ING just camping, ready with that Sombra, spots out the Fire Strike, and looking for an opportunity to actually infiltrate into the defensive lines of MMK. The Sombra could be actually very, very pesky here if he gets the hack on to dodge this. Dodges though with a good rotation. They have press stab, and they know that the Sombra is skulking around. Anubis now going the way of dodge this, and he's gonna swing away for the fences. The Hanzo though of Billy caught on the flip side, and will get taken down. Calamitous going for the punch there onto the Sombra. Doesn't get much. Marking now Sandbuyer on to 2 more. The 2 tanks just being a little more tanky here, and Dodge is getting the Shider, but completely whiffed this time onto the Lucio. Max with the Primal Rage punching away, looking for an opportunity to disrupt the lines here of MMK, and the Soundbarrier from Swaggins to keep the push alive. Now there's the takedown. ING getting a kill onto 1. That's a second kill there for the side of Limber Bricks. 2 ticks now have been taken, and MMK looking to concede the point. So MK right now just deciding that enough is enough. They have learned from their mistakes about trying to go for them hero plays, and they did concede the point. It was a pretty good defense, but just in that engagement, Limit Breaks wasn't caught out as they were gonna go for the push. The dive was actually able to dive properly, so they were able to maximize their damage on a single target. Now MMK having 2 fields of battle, but even with the split decision here, they're able to get 2 kills. Dragon Strike, Aether, Graviton Surge. This is gonna be Billy just watching the fireworks go. Bragai consumed in the end. Annoying Boy, the only one coming out, as he was the first one to die in the first place. I just love that play there from MMK. Billy just so confident with the Graviton Surge there from Dinks. Really, just complete chemistry here from the MMK guys, and it's just a wonder why we aren't seeing them move on in the first place. But anyway, self-destruct now comes on out. Bragai launching into the air, and it gets to EMP from IIG. Well timed. Dinks and Dodge both get their barriers popped, and now we have a meteor strike here from Calamity trying to turn things around. Goes for the punch, and the Lucio will fall in an instant. I love that play though from Lemon Breaks, just shutting things down with the EMP, but still not enough as MK plays to their element. Calamitous just punching away inside the corridor, using the corners there to get those takedowns, and the Doomfist just able to get rocket punches as soon as possible, getting those insta-gives quite quickly. Here comes the Coas now from my leg. Now Calamitous again into the backline, gets that kill, and ING right now needs to get a hack here onto the Doomfist, and they need to be able to shut this guy down. Annoying Boy really low. Can he survive to get the Dragon Blade in time? No, he can't, but he will still have it into the next fight. But that's talking about the next fight. The here and now is MK is gonna be able to take another successful defense by the Clashes. Max gonna go for a mid back there, and this Winston just getting staggered in the process, unfortunately, for Limit Breaks. MK right now heavily in control, and this is not a far distance, not far at all. The second point is gonna be completely negligible here, as ING right now gonna go for a rotation to the castle walls. Annoying Boy though with his strike up on top and just hopping around in the process. Lemon Breaks pushing with the payload. A minute remaining. Meteor Strike though used by Calamitous. Get on out. He's gonna go for the fight again. And just lands in the face of the Brigitte. That is absolutely ambitious. He gets the chance to get it right now. And Dodge is setting things up and knocking things down with the Earth Shatter. It's like Dodge is a pinball wizard here. And he's just able to get these strikes onto the opposing squad. Team kill going the way of MMK. So Limit Break is gonna have just one more attack here, and MMK already deciding to change up their strategy. Billy gonna be hiding on the left hand side, looking to shoot some rockets, arrows rather. Dude, I'm just up-teching Hanzo right now. Marky staying way back to not get EMP. Here comes the Graviton, here comes the Dragon Strike as well, but it's a little too late there from MMK's side. Gonna be a 2-for-2 as Jordan has fallen. Billy getting Storm Arrows now to get that takedown, and here comes ING in position to go for the EMP. Marky caught out, unfortunately here for MMK. They're backing on that Soundbarrier to protect them, and the Soundbarrier did not come whatsoever. Probably you guys have to upgrade to Spotify Premium right now, because it sounded like an ad instead there from Marky. ING getting in position now, going up on top, looking for an opportunity to actually get a target. Spots out Calamitous, needs to not be in his field of view, and he actually bumps into Daks. So MMK now knows that the Sombra is around there somewhere. Limit Breaks just gonna go for the push, Dodge is getting booped up, and he still gets the pin onto the Zarya. Pragai though, using it for energy instead, so Limit Breaks all according to Heikaku apparently. Oh, a C9! Unfortunate there for Limit Breaks. They all leave the point, just giving chase to the Reinhardt and the Lucio. Swapping sides right now. MK having to get through half the map. And that last push there did get some distance. It's pretty even here for both squads right now in terms of spawn advantage. Like, if it stopped here, MK honestly just needs to win one clash to win it. But around here, there might be some staggers for Limit Breaks, but you know, the closer it is, the better. And Limit Breaks not even able to finish up the map. So we'll see how they're going to defend this. Will they be able to actually full hold on that first point? Eichenwalde, just so many options here for the second and third point. The first point, a little more open. It's like, for Eichenwalde, the map story is just, it gets tighter and tighter. It starts actually really tight, then it opens up to a myriad of opportunities, then it tightens up again. So yeah, you know, Eichenwalde, you need to actually plan for the map itself. It's just one of those kinds of map where you can't brute force it like King's Row, or you can't brute force it like Hollywood, honestly. But for MMK, it seems that they do want to go for this Wrecking Ball push again. On the other hand, Limit Breaks playing standard, gonna be having the Junkrat though instead of the Doomfist. So a little different from what MMK had in plan a while ago. Fire Strike now tossed out there for Max to get the initial charge. Dodges though, catching out Annoying Boy. Perfect bubble from Pragai to keep him alive. And MK gonna go for the bowl on, and once again, Dodges though messing up the grapple hook and has to stay alive now, and waiting for the heals from the side of Joran. ING now taking down Calamity, so Doom is caught in mid-air. Sleep Dart connecting, and Billy with a double switch right now to get a takedown onto my leg now. ING really low, buy grenaded up. Can Marky actually get that takedown? He's going for the chase, and the Lucio not able to get that kill onto the Junkrat. Unfortunate here for MMK. Billy instead is gonna get that kill, but Limit Breaks able to hold on in that first strike. MK just messing up with the Wrecking Ball, messing up with not getting the pick there onto ING. And now the Riptire is halfway coming. Things though skulking around, spotted out by my leg now, and the Ana just very paranoid, almost gets its tackles onto the Ana right now, so no Sleep Dart and Fire Grenade available into the next fight. Poof now comes on out, and Calamitous gets rid of ING in the backline. Dragon Strike from Annoying Boy consumes Marky, and this is Limit Break staying onto the point once again. 2 for 1 right now, and MK forced to retreat. To dodge this will fall in an instant. Calamitous now being pocketed up by Joran, and this is only the second time that MK was forced back. It has been a minute and 30 though. Calamitous trying to charge things up, and MK now gonna be coming to the next fight with almost 5 ultimates in play. Lynx right now ready with the EMP, Just waiting for some heals, giving some ult charge there to his supports. Beautiful communication now from MMK. On the other hand, here for Limit Breaks, they are ready with the sound barrier, but Swaggins rather has to hide here from the Sobra, who's ready to actually put a dampen in the amplifier. Things just behind, getting detected though by the Zarya, and he's gonna pop it here. But isn't able to get Lucio, however, and that was a beautiful counterplay there from Limit Breaks. Swaggins showing Marky how it's done, just getting away from it all. MK not able to capitalize, and Nature Strike here from Calamity actually used up in that fight. So MK gonna toss out 3 ultimates to the waste heap. Perfect counterplay there from Swaggins, getting the sound barrier in time. The EMP counteracted there by Limit Breaks. Beautiful positioning there from the Lucio. On the other hand, MK has the get out of jail free card. They have the Nano Blade available, and Billy getting in position. The Ana actually caught out. Here comes the Dragon Strike though, and it's gonna be Limit Breaks now turning the fight on its head. That was almost a kill there onto the Ana, and that looked really good for MMK. But Limit Breaks able to set something up with the Graviton as well as the Dragon Strike. Thanks for the sub there, Cal. Thank you, Cal. And it was now available here for Limit Breaks, as well as the Riptire as in the Shatter. Sorry, there are no alerts here, but I'll give you your alert in the next one. Billy right now with the Nano Blade. Billy getting 2. Here comes the strikes, and IRG spots out the Genji as the bubble does burst. 4 kills now going the way of Limit Breaks. Can MMK actually still go on to this one? The poor Hanzo being put around. Calamitous falls in an instant. Now this is gonna be Limit Breaks with another successful hold there. Beautiful counterplays about ING. Very disciplined with the Riptire. Just waiting for the bubble to actually expire before blowing up the Genji in that fight. Now Billy and Jordan swapping things over, gonna go on the Farmer. Sees a composition that doesn't need an ultimate to start strong. Got sound barrier now from Marky. MMK going to the left hand side, and they catch out ING. Max to the floor. 2 kills now going the way here of MMK. Calamitous up on top, going for Diana with the Storm Arrows, and almost gets the kill. The health back in time. No, Daks can still get that takedown. Overtime now has been popped. A 1-for-1 trade here for MMK, and Calamitous knows he has to stay on the point. ING though making a train all the way from downtown. What a 3-point shooter. But it's just not going to be enough. MMK at the brink, able to get this. It just reminds me that I'm just so unavailable for Fridays for the What's Team Fortress scrims / bugs. So it's like, it's just unfortunate. Thank you though, Cal, for all the support. I promise we'll do one this month. I know I have a free Friday soon, but I know it's not this one, as Billy right now doesn't make this a free fly zone here for Limit Breaks, because he's going to be having the air attacks with 2 kills going in his name. Billy now going inside and gets rid of my Legna as well. Braga switching over to the Wrecking Ball, and that's pretty interesting because I feel like the Wrecking Ball won't have much of an impact so far in this composition. ING now with the Soldier 76, not going for the Widowmaker, interesting enough. Max really low. Billy going for the splash damage, trying to get a poke or 2, but Annoying Boy now into the fight, gets the deflect. Here comes Calamitous and Billy. Dragon Strike now gonna come on out to the pathway, but sadly doesn't get too much here. Grab the search right now from the side of MMK to G, Reinhardt, as well as the Lucio, and Boostio there from Swaggins to keep him alive. And Billy right now will fall after the Rocket Barrage. MMK forced to go for the reset. Another series of mistakes here for MMK. Calamitous trying to bail them out, but it's just not gonna be enough. 2 kills there for the Hanzo at the end. Won't be able to win them out the point. Dodge this, and Joran now gonna go for the push. A minute remaining here for MMK, and look at what Max is doing. He's hiding by the corner. He is spotted however by the Hanzo, and Billy gonna go for the pursuit. Thanks now, getting charged up, and the Shatter connecting onto 2. Beautiful engagement here for Limit Breaks. They want to go for the push right now as Joran pops the Valkyrie as well. MMK trying to keep everyone topped up, but that's gonna be Marky falling in an instant. Calamitous now caught outside. Gets gonna kill onto 1. Dragon Strike is available, looking for the D-Mech, but doesn't get it in time. If he was able to actually get the D-Mech, that would have been the best thing there for MMK. Billy now switching over to the Tracer. Jordan on the Brigitte as well. Last push, that last-ditch effort here for MMK. 1 push to rule them all, 1 push to bind them, and they're gonna go for the advance once again. Dragon Blade though, as well as the Anubis now going the way of Legna and Annoying Boy. 2 kills going the way. Dragon Strike into the middle line. Daks just running around. Dodge is missing wildly like a bull. Calamus the only one with some kills once again. Billy now trying to get in position and does get that overtime in time. Foresees the recall, however. Can he actually make it back to the point? He will fall. Can Jordan make it? Here comes the self-destruct right now. And Limit Breaks able to defend Eichenwalde. Will take the win in this map. Play of the game going to Max, and really the Reinhardt showing how it's done. This is a good shadow there. Look at that. Dodge is advancing as the Dragon Blade was doing its magic. But the sad thing there was he actually just ignored the opposing Reinhardt. He already went for the swing, but just tunnel vision there in that situation. Welcome to map number 4. Why is that still 3? Let's change that real quick. Map number 4 here between MMK and Limit Breaks. MMK right now gonna be on that first defense, and that was absolutely unfortunate there for MMK on that Eichenwalde. Just really relying too much on the hero plays, relying too much on a few gimmicks, and not just being able to attack well rather. They were able to have a good defense honestly, but MMK just struggling heavily on the attack. Limit Breaks extremely disciplined, good positioning, and able to just win it out. But a new map, and it's gonna be a new story here as Limit Breaks is gonna start things off with a dive composition on the attack. Swaggin's gonna be on that Mercy, Malegna on the Ana. MK though just bunched up in front, and Calamus now spotting out ING. What's ING doing? Just crouching, probably picking his nose or something. Caught out with the one clip. Calamus able to retreat in an instant. So MK right now just watching Limit Breaks actually go down below to the car wash. ING back into the fight courtesy of Swaggins, and ING now looking for an opportunity to get revenge there onto the side of MMK. But Billy has other plans, so sniping ING with the shurikens. ING honestly struggling right now to actually make an impact in this first minute. MK down below, the dive comp versus the dive comp, the Winston and the Diva versus the Winston and the Diva. Facet now into the backline, just going ham with the guns, getting the damage done, and that's a takedown onto Max. So far so good here for MMK, able to hold on to Car Wash, and that means that MMK will have the opportunity to actually set up here up on top and go in 2 directions instead of just 1. So MK right now getting into position. Malegna skulking with the Ana. Look at the hunchback there. Just getting in position, just using her frame to actually blend into the wall. Calamus here as well. Just out for field view. Gets the hack there on the Max. And this is going to be a focus fire from the Sombra to the Winston. Billy's ready with the Dragon Blade. Looking for an opportunity to strike. Has to get away though from ING as well as Malegna. MK now getting in position, but Dodge is caught out by the Swift Strike there of the Genji. Daks on the other hand gets the Nano Boost there onto the side of Billy. Fragile though returning the favor. Billy on the other hand just going ham with the Dragon Blade, and he's able to get 4 in an instant. Max now will fall in that same vein, and Jordan with the Soundwave to end things. So the team kill going the way of MMK. A good setup there from MMK. Sadly, Limit Breaks not able to capitalize on the self-destruct. As only see a good angle there from Fragile, just launching it by the walkway. Prime Rage is available. Billy now trying to back on out. Jordan and Daks gonna go for the heals, and what MMK is doing is they're actually using the Lucio to go for the peel, just dissuading the opposing squad from actually diving onto that Ana. This means though that MMK will have to rely on their own HP bars instead of the Lucio speed, instead of the Lucio healing, and it has been able to work in their favor. Jordan now dropping on down, and it's gonna be a good reset. It's just a cycle here for the Lucio. So Jordan goes up, stays with Daks in the meantime to be able to go for the peel, and then when he knows that he is really needed, when Limit Breaks has used their mobility, when there's no way for Daks to actually be in any state of danger, that's when he leaves them and goes to the bulk of his squad. So what MMK has to do though, as the rest of the team, is they can't overextend, because any overextension here will be absolutely fatal. Here comes the EP now from the side of Calamus, focusing down onto Annoying Boy. The 2 supports though under a lot of stress, and another hack there from Calamus to shut down the Prime Rage of the Winston. It is gonna be killed onto the Sombra. Soundbarrier is popped by Joran. Billy with the nano boosted blade again. And here go with a Swiss strike onto 2. Self-destruct right now from Fragai. Billy still able to get that kill in midair. And a beautiful execution now from MMK. Beautiful, swift, clean, crisp, juicy. Just gonna be another commercial right now for MMK. 15 seconds remaining here. Can Limit Breaks actually go for one more attack? They are getting in position now to go for the dive. Translicate is there up on top. So Calamitous will be able to intercept anyone who flies to Diana. Thinks though, needs to go for the healing. Jorn still staying on. And there you go. He's trying to keep Diana alive. Dinks just hopping away. And this is going to be Limit Breaks giving chase to Dinks. Lots of focus fire. Beautiful buy grenade though. Finally Diana falls, but Fascinate has already capitalized onto 2. The ones on the payload just being taken down here by the dive composition. Now Jorn staying on with the bulk of the team. Fragai getting D-Mech. Limit Breaks forced to stay by the first checkpoint, and MMK gonna be able to full hold this one here on Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Score 0-0. Switching sides.
MMK wants to finish this one, and wants to finish this one with authority. I just really enjoy how disciplined they were in that one, just learning from their mistakes there on Eichenwalde. And beautiful setup plays there from MMK. Just the Sombra up on top, ready to get in position. Joran with the peel as well. And just, I was a lot of trust there, honestly, from the side of Joran to the rest of his team. Because in a situation where you don't trust your team to not overextend, you wouldn't actually stay with the Honor like that, because you know they're going to do something stupid and you have to be with them instead. But yeah, MMK just very disciplined, not going past a certain line. Like a certain line here. And in a situation like that, Limit Breaks' best bet honestly would be to go for a sniper role, or be able to just at least shut down the Ana. Just be able to like dissuade Diana from going for them heals, just shutting down some abilities, maybe with the Sombra. But in a situation like that, I feel like if Limit Breaks did run a Widowmaker and the Lucia and Diana was just paired like that, if they use the Widowmaker as bait, it would be a bad time there if the dive comp actually leaped into the fray. But it is what it is. So MMK right now gonna be running a similar lineup, gonna still go for the Genji Sombra on the attack this time. On the other hand, the ING on the Brigitte just knows this is gonna be a very CQC oriented fight. Max though taking damage already, and the poor Winston forced to back on out thanks to the efforts there of Joran, Billy, and Dodge this. In the meantime, MMK now taking position on the high ground, and on Limit Breaks already conceding it without much of a fight. MMK now dropping on down, pushing to the car wash, getting into the cavern here. Fascinate just walking around, looking for an opportunity to actually get someone down here. Fragai now gonna go for the duel, and the two divas just having the mecha battle of all Gundam ages. Lamas though in the backline, going for some shots, looking for an opportunity to actually get the hack on. Swaggins just being a bait, and the Sombra forces a Translicate in that situation. Now, this is going to be an opportune moment here for Calamitous. He gets the hack onto the Diva. Fragai staying alive, and Billy already ready with the blade. They get a kill onto 1. Billy now with a takedown onto Lucia as well. My leg that falls. No more healing here for the side of Limit Breaks, but the Dragon Strike from Annoying Boy in a beautiful position there. MMK forced to retreat after that situation. Oh, Billy had a good idea. Oh, Hamas almost falling. Gets out alive with the Translocator, and Dodge is even capitalizing on the overextension to get that kill onto Annoying Boy. Prime Witch is available. Dodge is really low. Gets the Primal Rage in time, and now he's gonna hop into the fray. ING though still getting the whip shot and take down onto Calamitous, and the Winston ultimate might be wasted in this situation. Self-destruct right now. Gets absolutely nothing. Soundbar here from MMK as well. Billy does get a kill onto 1. Fascinate flying into the fray. Once again, gonna be an engagement onto the ground. A 1-for-1 trade right now, and this is gonna be bad here for MMK because Limit Breaks has a Brigitte, the best warrior in the whole game. The healing, the armor, and the whip shot, all very, very effective. MMK now forced to actually settle down and retreat.
Beacon in place.
EMP now is available. They spot out Annoying Boy, and the Hanzo caught out of position there. A 1-for-1 trade though. Self-destruct here from Fast 8. Will it be big? EMP comes on out, gets absolutely nothing in the seam of the explosion, but now 2 kills going the way of MMK. And this might be the play to end it all. My Legna getting the head chop. IRG now losing his legs and his life. MMK takes the series 3-1. MK with Otori on the defense, but just the last 2 maps, the attack a little less effective. It really just goes to show that Limit Breaks is very disciplined on the defense as well. And you usually see teams aren't that good on defense because they're a little more scattered. But we have seen in the series that both squads knowing what to do, knowing how to play a team. MK though just playing a little better, capitalizing on the mistakes of